PAT. And it's good to make it 14-0.
Makes the score Rams 14, 49ers nothing.
Now after the touchdown, it's Zerline. He'll kick it away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
Here we go,
the 49er offense set to get this drive underway. Already down 2 touchdowns here in the first half. This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and a lot of the teams script plays. We know that.
Now a clash of bodies here, and it's intercepted. John Johnson with the INT. And they have the football take over at the 24-yard line.
At their own 24-yard line.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. It's been a good first half so far. They're up 14-0. Points here, they could really put them in command before intermission.
Yeah, and it's all well and good what they're seeing and how they're feeling right now. But it's the NFL. How many times have we watched 14-0 leads evaporate and quickly? So how have we seen them combat it? Continue to run your offense, but don't back off at all. Don't start looking at the clock. Don't start thinking about, hey, just take care of the football. Keep attacking. Usually the best way to maintain control.
Let's get it together, defense. Let's get it together.
Throwing on 2nd and 8. Goff.
NFL quarterbacks work so hard on their mechanics, and they do so much repetition and practice, off-season, the whole deal. They expect it to be autopilot once the games start. That way it eliminates any type of pressure of the game, pressure of people in your face, all of that. That didn't shine through on that throw, though, did it?
No. A little bit of a dangerous pass and off target, too. The Rams on 3rd down. They've been good. 3 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 8.
Let's bring it. We're good. We're good. Hey, Mike 50. Mike 50. Mike 50. Watch the roof. Maverick wall. Mike's 50. Mike's 50. Hey, Alpha. Watch the backer. Watch the backer.
From the gun, here's Goff. And that is incomplete.
You hear the calls for a penalty, but I just don't think so. I think in this situation, the defender was making sure his guy couldn't hold on to the football. So I don't see anything that warranted a flag.
No, I'm with you. There was contact, but I'm happy they kept that flag in the back pocket. Oh, he's going to go ahead and field it from the 3-yard line. A very good return there. Give him an even 20 yards. And the Niners will go on. Offense, 1st and 10.
23-yard line.
Here we go.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. And they're in a bind early here, down 14-0. Are you worried at this stage or still too early?
You're worried. You're just trying not to transmit it to the rest of your team. You want to make sure that they stay positive. But at the same time, you're wondering, how are we going to move the football? What do we have on this play sheet that can work? Get back to basics is usually your answer. And make sure you find the guy who can move the ball fastest for you if you just get it in his hands.
Yeah, still second quarter. You get points on the board here. I think you're feeling okay.
White.
From the 31, Garoppolo. And this one taken in on the right sideline, but not in the field of play. They say it's incomplete. The throw led him a little too far. It brings up third down. After the incompletion, here now, 3rd and 2.
Double dog. That's the way. Shift. Kill. Hey, alert. Check. Hey, alert. 21.
A shotgun snap for Garoppolo. That's complete to his running back, Kamara. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. 15 for the Niners there and a first down.
Thus far, it hasn't been a real fun half for them, but a play like that may get them off the schneid a little bit, get them loosened up and moving.
Kind of seems like they've been sleepwalking and still sitting on 0 points.
And it's not always making an adjustment. Sometimes it's just going back to what you know can work and finally getting it done.
And we remind you, coming up at the half, we'll join who, Charles?
The coach.
The coach, Jonathan Coachman, standing by in Orlando. Scores from games in progress, as well as scores from earlier today. So, we get slap happy up here sometimes. Throwing on first is Garoppolo. And he finds his target. It's Marquise Goodwin. And he's able to get this one down to the 40-yard line. First down, San Francisco. The pickup, 14 yards. There's Garoppolo on 1st and 10. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
This defense not going to make it easy for you. They're a physical group, and we just saw it there on that play. They came in, made the contact, just as he's trying to haul it in.
So 2nd down and 10. Once again, they'll go from the 40.
I'm going to run you over.
Again, they'll throw with Garoppolo. He's going to look deep down the field. And that'll be incomplete. Good protection that time, and they couldn't hook up on the long one. Now it's 3rd down. I know he wants to get his team back in the game, but a 50-50 ball right there that maybe was a little questionable.
Yeah, he's pretty lucky to get that one back. I think that sometimes these quarterbacks play with a lot of confidence that borders on arrogance, and that can put your team in some Dutch.
Yeah, especially maybe want to look at some safer routes after the interception he had that ended their last drive. Now yet another incompletion here as they fail to connect on 3rd. You can tell they were hoping for a flag there offensively. Several on the sideline motioning. Hey, why not a penalty? Why not a penalty? What did you see?
Yeah, I think you've got to let them play, and the officials are instructed. If there's contact coming from both sides, no flag. Let them fight it out.
And forces 4th down. Garoppolo going to go on 4th down. And able to catch it, but he's out of bounds. And the throw took him beyond the sideline, and that's going to be a turnover on downs. Well, down 2 touchdowns already. I guess they felt they needed to go for it, but still early, still first half.
I think conventional wisdom says, look, as you pointed out, you got a whole half to play. Hang in there. Don't give up any more points in this situation. Do a little adjusting at the half and come out ready to go. But sometimes those coaches can just sense their team. Maybe they're a little flat or they need a little extra inspiration. They decided to go for it there to try and kickstart things.
Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete. Brandon Cooks, the receiver he was going after, but it's going to be 2nd down. An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10.
Hey, switch gears. Check. Mike's 50. I got it.
They'll try a handoff right with Gurley. Todd Gurley, wave goodbye. Touchdown, L.A. Todd Gurley on his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns. And the Rams tack on to their advantage. But go ahead and give him the hat trick. He's been in the end zone now 3 times.
You toss your fedora first, okay? You go ahead and do that. But let's be honest about it. That third one, that's the most spectacular run he's had in the ball game. It's almost as if he's been playing his own game of, can I top this? And each run has been more spectacular than the last.
Here we go.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And some dangerous territory. You're already down 3 scores. A 3-and-out here or an inability to put any points up. This one might be over by half.
Yeah, and what you also have to guard against is calling every play for a big shot downfield. You know, thinking you're going to get all these points back on one drive. You're not. And last time I looked, it's still the first half. I'm not saying you have ultimate patience here, but you also don't have to go ahead and force everything either.
Garoppolo on first down. Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play in this first half. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30.
Shoot. Hey, gun.
From the gun, it's Garoppolo. And he fires one that's intercepted. Taylor Rapp with a pick. That's sort of a second quarter to forget for him. Now 2 picks in this frame.
Almost as if the first one that he threw, he couldn't shake, couldn't get it out of his head. He ends up throwing a second one as a result.
Compounds the mistake a little bit.
Yeah, you got to be able to forget, compartmentalize, whatever you want to call it, and move on. He hasn't been able to do so here in the second.
They'll indeed start on the ground to run that clock. And he'll just push his way forward for a few as the clock will run. The Rams going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 25 seconds to go here in half number 1.
Let's go. 180. Listen. Hey, seam 6. 50, Mike's 50. Watch the screen.
On 2nd and 9. Goff. That's complete to his tight end, Higbee. And able to get this one out just shy of the 25 at the 24. Now the Rams will signal for a timeout, their second, as the clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the first half.
20. You got to get the ball, D. Get the ball right here. Let's go. Check. Pour down. Take 4. Greystone, travel. Safe. Hold on. Check. Mike's 50. Here we go. Let's go, Mike 50.
The play fake to Gurley. Now Goff. Hit from behind, and he's going to be driven down. Now San Francisco going to call their second timeout as they'll stop it with 13 seconds to play in half number 1. Well, they're in some hot water now after that sack. It's 2nd and 21. Here's Goff. Throwing left side, it's complete. Now a timeout. 7 seconds left in the first half.
Mike 50. Squeeze, double. Go, 12, go. Mike 50.
Goff on 3rd down. And that will be incomplete. 4 ticks left here on the clock.
He wasn't ready.
Here's Johnny Hacker now as he'll kick it away for the second time. He steps into this one, and this is a rocket. Oh, he'll field it in the end zone. So we reach halftime in what's been a fairly one-sided game so far. As we'll send you eastward to Orlando. Standing by with that EA Sports halftime report now is Jonathan Coachman. Take it away, Coach. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3.
Come on, baby, let's go. Get excited. Let's go. Let's go.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. And that first half, one to forget really on both sides of the ball. They got to find some way to string something together here, don't they?
Yeah, they're down big right now. So as you mentioned, trying to find something to string together, get some consistency, something sustained, maybe calm their whole team down and find a way to get back in this one.
Yeah, because right now you're down big, you're being shut out. Let's see if this is the drive that kind of kickstarts them. So now they have to contend with 2nd and 13 after the first down run goes backwards. This is Breida, and he will lose yardage on the play, back at his own 19-yard line. It'll be a loss of a full 3 yards there, and it also brings up 3rd down. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down.
Defense, let's go. Check 50. Check 50. 13.
Working from the gun, Garoppolo. And able to haul it in is Kittle. And he'll be corralled well upfield right around the 40-yard line. A good pickup there, 21 yards.
One of the advantages of zone defense, as I remember it, is being able to see the play develop in front of you. One of the disadvantages, when they find those levels where they can hit you with it. Sometimes behind the corner and in front of the safety, it makes it tough to defend.
Taking a shot for Samuel, and that's caught inside the 30. Give him 30 yards there. Obviously, they're not where they want to be right now on the scoreboard. Big plays like that, though, that'll trend them in the right direction.
Yeah, a few more like that, they'll be right back in the game. And if they can continue to do that, maybe they'll inspire their defense as well. They'll get a few stops.
So now then, the big play has them all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. To throw is Garoppolo. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Dante Fowler in there to get him, and that is now sack number 18 on the season for it.
21. Here we go. Yeah, it's Mike. Here we go, night. Time to go, night. Hey, 58 is the Mike. Going 58 to the Mike. You can't block me. You can't. I got you.
Throwing on 2nd and long. Garoppolo. And this is going to wind up incomplete. The coverage there too strong on the deep ball, and now they face a 3rd down. We saw this a lot in the first half, and it continues. These receivers just not able to get much separation.
So that means they have to win the 50-50 balls. They've got to go up with the defender and find a way to start coming down with them.
And this time, contact and another incomplete pass.
21. 58, right over there. Yeah. Mike, 58, right there. Watch the run. Hey, Foxtrot. 58's the Mike.
Now a play fake. Garoppolo. Man open, it's Goodwin. And he'll be a couple yards shy of the red zone here at the 22-yard line. So they get a big amount back, 18 yards, but they'll still look at a 4th down now. So Garoppolo off. Coming on is the veteran Robbie Gould for the 49er field goal. It's a 39-yard attempt, right hash. The kick by Gould is good. And the deficit drops now from 21 down to 18. So a good drive there to begin quarter number 3, but they're only able to shave 3 points off the lead.
Well, something's better than nothing, all right? They didn't play particularly well in the first half, but they definitely need him to step on the accelerator now and play a whole lot better.
And he'll get it up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
Go! 26-yard line.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. They're out in front. Last time they had to punt it away. We'll see if they can add to their lead now.
They don't want to go out and punt it away again. This team now wants to get a cushion, put people away. They want to run their offense and have it end up in the end zone.
They'll start out on the ground with Gurley. Only a couple there as he'll be brought down about the 28.
Well, we saw him there trying to get it to the outside, trying to get to the perimeter, but not a whole lot of room there. But there's got to be one positive to that. If you keep moving laterally, creases tend to develop as the game moves on, and they can run it back inside later.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8.
Watch safety creep. Watch safety creeping. Safety's creeping. Eleven. Mike's 50. Mike's 50. Y'all not ready.
They go play action with Gurley. Now Goff. Throw right side is into the hands of his tight end, Everett. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains.
There are so many things to watch for when you play defense. And reading your keys, you always hear about that, and having your eyes in the right place. Sometimes your eyes can fool you. How about that play action there? And it sprang the big guy, didn't it?
Able to dump it over the top to him. Back to the workhorse today. It's Gurley. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. A good pickup, 17 yards, and also a Rams first down.
Now, this is an example of breaking down a defense, because on a lot of these runs, he's getting past the point of attack, and guess what he's doing? Forcing the secondary guys to have to make a lot of tackles.
Double up. He's coming, double up.
Wide, get wide. Tight dog.
Shift.
Now Gurley. And this time not quite to the 30. It'll be down at the 31-yard line. Call that a gain of 5 as the clock ticks inside of 2 minutes to go now in the third.
2nd and 5 at the 31-yard line.
After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5.
Man, that's trash. Check that.
Here's Gurley now out of the gun. Gurley's got the first down and then some. Touchdown, L.A. Todd Gurley, 31 yards. And the Rams tack on to their advantage. And that rushing touchdown is 4th, puts him just one shy of the NFL record in a single game.
And we all know he would love to get to that record and even beyond it. But he doesn't need to in order to impress in this one, does he? What a performance. What an absolute great game that he's had here in this one.
Zerline connects on the extra point, and the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
25-yard line.
Here we go.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. They have been struggling. I would imagine at halftime they went through some possible changes. Well, those changes aren't working, so now where do you go?
I think that now it's much more in their head. And what I mean by that is just what you said. You've gone over the changes. I bet they were pretty clinical at the half, not too emotional. They might need to go to the emotional side because you've got to find something, some spark, someone.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Aaron Donald in there for sack number 127 in his great career, moving him past Kansas City Hall of Famer Derek Thomas on the all-time list. And now maybe they want some extra time to talk about this 3rd and long play as we'll get a timeout. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter.
Here we go. 180! Watch the screen!
On 3rd and long, it's Garoppolo. Completes it to the tight end, Kittle. And he'll get this one way up just shy of the 45-yard line. It's a gain of 26 as they pick up the first down in the process. Garoppolo. That's going to be caught by Samuel. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up second down. 3 quarters have come and gone. This is the National Football League on EA Sports.
Here we go, here we go, here we go. 180! I'm here all day. Watch the edge! 11. 58's the mic. 50. Hey, gun.
To throw again on second down. Garoppolo. And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked up by the linebacker, Corey Littleton. That is now 7 interceptions between last week and this week. 3 in this game, 4 a week ago.
And I saw the head coach write on his play sheet, make a little note. I hope he's writing self-scout. Bring in the guys that scout games for you with a different eye and watch him and see what's going on, and maybe they can pick up what the flaws are, and hopefully they can correct them.
Check.
They'll try and start the drive with Gurley. And he's dropped right at the 40. Gain of 3.
180! Big hit.
A 3-yard pickup.
Hey, check 24. Check 24. Hey, 5. Check 99. Motion. 56. Right there.
Again, they run with Gurley. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. They'll wind up losing a yard on the play, and they're going to face a 3rd down.
Here we go. 180. 50's the mic. Blue Dan. No. Off. Super one.
Now it's gone. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. DeForest Buckner in there to get him, and on the season now, that is 9 sacks for him. Well, you don't usually get a sack from a nose tackle spot, but we got one there.
No, we don't, and a lot of the times in passing situations, they end up off the field anyway. So how happy was he to work his way back to the quarterback and put him on the ground? He's going to end up with a nickname after something like that, some Big Jelly or something like that.
On is the punter, Hecker, as he gets this one away. We'll call that a punt of 54 yards. Well struck. And the 49ers will take over deep in their own territory.
And he's got to be fired up about that effort. I don't think he could have walked down and placed it any better than where he ended up putting the football. That was excellent.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack him here. And he's able to get this one all the way past the 30. 23 yards the pickup there. Garoppolo now. A perfect 8 for 8 to start the second half. Not bad. 1st and 10. On 1st down, here's Breida. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
58, right over there. Yeah. Mike, 58, right there. 21. Switch.
At the 38-yard.
They stay on the ground. Again, it's Breida. And he'll get up to the 43-yard line. A gain of 5, good enough for the 1st down.
That's good. 49er first down.
Now a play fake here on 1st down. Deep ball, and that's caught inside the 30. That goes for a gain of 31. So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. No room to be had there on the first down run as he's lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage. On the stop was Aaron Donald.
We got 4. 11.
2nd and 10 at the Rams' 26-yard line.
58 to Mike, 58. 58 to Mike. Here we go. 2 draw corkers.
They run again with Breida, and they're going to get him behind the line yet again as his nightmare afternoon continues. Back-to-back stops make it 3rd and 10.
He continues to struggle to find a crease to break off a big one and might need to just put that aside.
Here we go.
And just try and ram his way forward and get what he can.
2 runs for a net gain of nothing. Now here's 3rd and 10. Looking to throw. Garoppolo. And that will be incomplete. Just nothing there again. He's been sacked multiple times. We've seen the interceptions, of course. He's really been through the ringer, hasn't he?
And what we've seen is a defense is well coordinated. The front and the back really in putting on the pressure. The backside being ball hawks and picking passes off.
Mike 5'9". Strip the ball.
Hey, gun.
They'll go for it. It's Garoppolo. And it is incomplete. The Niners go for it, but it doesn't work out. And the Rams are going to take possession of the turnover on downs.
Is a turnover on downs.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. Been a very strong performance for them, really, on both sides of the football. The turnover on downs, the most recent example, and now, obviously, they're in a great spot here.
If you're ever on the bench right now, you're shaking hands with your teammate, you're hugging him, give him a little dap. Been a big performance for them. Now you just don't get careless. Take care of the ball on the way out.
So it's Rams football here as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. They'll stick to the ground game with Gurley. They'll get a couple yards back, but not more than that. They'll be left with 12 yards to go on 3rd down.
That's it. That's what you want. Straight ahead, positive gain. Just keep that clock ticking.
Mike 20. Mike 50. Here we go.
Throwing on 3rd. Gone. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. D. Ford able to get in there for his 2nd sack of the afternoon.
Well, that play was the very definition of fast, quick, and in a hurry. Suddenly, he was there.
Yeah, blink of an eye. That happened fast, and a big sack. On 4th down, the punt team is on as this is sent away. Fielded just inside the 30. A very nice job on the run back there. He'll get 23 yards all told. And the Niners set up well. They take over 1st and 10 on the short side of the field.
Here we go. 180.
I got one.
One, Omaha.
Check.
Lock.
He's crashing. He's checking crash. Alert flare.
On 1st down, Garoppolo. His throw incomplete. The intended receiver, Marquise Goodwin. That'll bring up 2nd down. Another wayward pass. You know, things started out poorly in this game, and to be frank, they just really haven't gotten much better.
And all that does is embolden the secondary. They feel good about what's going on, and they just play better and better.
Garoppolo to try again on 2nd down. This one into the hands of Kittle, the tight end. And across the chalk, into the end zone, it's a 49er touchdown. George Kittle with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the 49ers get a score closer. Gold able to tack on the extra point, and the lead is down to 28-10.
49ers 10. Robbie Gold set to kick off.
After the touchdown, it's Robbie Gold now to kick it away. An incredibly short kick fielded way up there. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30.
At their own 33-yard line.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. They have the dream scenario you hope for coming into the game. Just one kneel here, and this game should be over.
And it's always the final play of preparation each week. The practicing of the kneel-down formation, the victory formation. We've got a game in hand, and that's all they're going to want to do now. They'll put someone back deep just in case something goes haywire. But all in all, take the snap, kneel down, and shake hands. Yes. Get out of there.
Meanwhile, they take a shot to start the drive, but this is going to wind up incomplete. 2nd and 10 from the 33-yard line.
Hold on. Check. 56. Mike's 50. Hey, Echo. Dude. Mike 56. Mike 56. Too little.
Goff going to throw it. Gets this into the hands of the tight end, Higbee. Now San Francisco going to call their second timeout as they'll stop it with 25 ticks remaining on the clock. Velasquez did get 3, but they're still left needing 7 yards on 3rd down.
Every day. Gal, you won. Check 3. Tighten up.
Here's Gurley. And they'll get him down about 3 yards short of the first. And now the Niners going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go in the football game. Here's Johnny Hekker now. He's been terrific so far. And he deserves a bronze leg as he gets this one away. They'll look to set up his blockers. A good return there, 17 yards. And control of the football, switching hands here with very little time remaining in this contest.
Here we go.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. They've lost this one. Their offense has struggled. Do they try to put together something here at the end just to take into next week?
Yeah, sometimes teams want to do that and coaches want to. I remember one time I was on a team and we were losing late in the game like this, and you knew it was lost. It was over, right?
Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. That one goes for 30 yards. So the LA Rams with a victory here, and maybe more importantly, a victory in the division.